Where can your detailing career bring you? Well, in my case, it brought me to the zoo. Yes. Sylvie and I are in the hippopotamus tank at the Granby Zoo polishing the glass. So they have these big panes of glass that need to be polished. Now, the hippos are not in their tank because normally this is all underwater, but they drained it for us and we're polishing this glass. Now, one of the important things when we're detailing, we're polishing paint, is you don't need to necessarily get all the scratches out. You need to get the scratches out that are damaging and the scratches that show up a lot. And let me flip you around and we'll see what it looks like on the glass here. This is a section that's been polished. And this is a section that hasn't. Not much of a difference. But when we get really close, there is a difference. And that difference is the scratches are rounded over, and when they clean this glass, it's going to clean up nicely. Whereas before we polish it, well, that's what it looks like. So not exactly pretty. And no matter how they cleaned it, it always ended up looking like that. So now, with it being polished, we have a much cleaner, brighter surface, making it a lot easier to clean. Here's an example of what we're doing. On the bottom half of the scratch is as it was when we first came here. The top half, rounded over the corners. Now that scratch was the same. By rounding over the corners, we made it a lot less visible and the dirt won't stick in it, which was a problem that they had. If we follow that light down, you'll see how it refracts differently in the two halves. And when you're polishing paint, again, that's what you're wanting to do. Is you're just wanting to round over the corners of the scratches. Polishing paint, just like polishing glass, we're not moving material around. We're actually removing part of the surface to get to the same level as the other one. Now, by rounding over the corners, we make it a lot less apparent. At the same time, we're not removing too much material. Polished and unpolished. Here's a prime example of what we're attacking. Very deep scuff in the glass. So it's very wide and it's very deep. Now we're not going to be removing the scuff altogether, but what we are going to be doing is rounding over the corners. So when we polish it, I'll show you after. Here's the result. As you can see, it's still there, but it's rounded over and it'll be a lot easier to clean.
Thanks for watching, and we'll leave you with some images of our friends the hippos. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas, please leave them below. I'm always happy to answer. And remember, you can always share these videos, like, even subscribe. Thanks a lot. Have fun.